Alright, back at it again. Welcome, one and all. Thank you all for joining me again. It's been a short while since I last streamed, but I'm glad to see you all back. So first of all, let me know if you guys can hear me, because last time we had a bit of a mic problem at the very end. So, Aaron, glad you made it. XP. Max Kaboom, I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but unless you're, you know, Logan with a different name, but welcome anyway. And, of course, Maniac. Glad to see you all here, the usuals, the usual suspects. So, yeah. We all know what we're in for. You read the title. You saw the thumbnail that I kind of hastily put together, but hopefully it's good enough. I did a little bit of practice beforehand just to see, like, the best ways to outmaneuver Pizza Face, because I have to be reminded. Alright, so it's officially set. Let's see how many of these we can get. So, we've already gotten hard mode on the very first. We got John Gutter. So we are going to start with Pizzascape. So I'm not sure how many I'm going to be getting tonight. This is more or less just a stream just for the sake of, you know, putting something out for you guys. Hoping for this to be relatively chill. So hope you're all doing well. So, get this. So, my mic issue at the end of my last stream, the problem was, get this. So, I have my wire set up here so that it's kind of easy for me to yank on it a bit. And with this headset, it's connected via a two-way auxiliary cable. So, one end plugs into the headset. So what happened, I must have yanked the wire enough that made it so the microphone was not being picked up, but the speakers were still working. So I thought the microphone itself was just broken. You know, just out of nowhere. So all I did was, I figured out, oh hey, this wire actually comes out of the headset. Let me plug it back in. And then I tested my microphone again and it worked. So... go me. Hey, well, at least I don't have to get a new headset. Well, this is not a great start, unless I can save. Yes, I can. We're fine. Lap Hell hotfix noise update. Yeah, I can check it out. I actually didn't know that was a thing, so that's good to know. I'll have to look into that. I'm just afraid to sort of load up any other mod, because I'm afraid this one will stop working if I do. And XP, I know I need to get to your mod, your new one. A little bit of a brain fart there. So XP, I think you and I might have to check out the mod together, because I was hoping to do so with Aaron, but the problem is with remote play. I heard it really depends on the Wi-Fi of both users. And unfortunately, Aaron went from middle of nowhere Wi-Fi to fucking Bates Motel Wi-Fi, so I don't think that's gonna work out. Probably shouldn't have done that. Please don't lose the combo! Alright, so, what's everyone been up to? Since, last stream, there's been a new, Nintendo Direct. Wonder if anyone has any standout, announcements that has them excited. That new Mario and Luigi game might be my first Mario Luigi game I ever play. What are you bouncing around for? Yeah, surprisingly, I actually never got in on those games, which I know I should. I hear they're quite good. Not my best performance right now. Probably could have gone for the treasure. What else was there? So yeah, like, despite my limited experience with Mario and Luigi games, by limited I mean none whatsoever. The one that they showed, Brothership, looks pretty cool, and I would totally check it out. Actually, let's go this way. Oh man, almost lost that combo again. Oh, I have. I played all three Luigi's Mansions. I don't think those are part of the Mario and Luigi series. But yeah, Dark Moon is also getting a remaster. You know, speaking of, which I'm not sure I'm gonna play myself. I think once on the 3DS was enough for me. It was good. Alright, chat, so as we know, there are no checkpoints. Okay, kinda need to concentrate. I thought I could just barely slip by. Alright, good. We gotta start all over again. Ah, man. Please. Ah, man. Well, you know what? That was not a bad first attempt. I just misjudged. I thought maybe I could just barely slip by Pizza Face there without jumping. But I was wrong. Well, back at it. Yeah, gotta really sort of make sure we're keeping conversation to keep myself occupied with all these attempts that I'm probably going to be doing. So yeah, what else was in the Direct? Of course, you know, the main announcement was Metroid Prime 4. Which, I really should get the remastered on the Switch. Because, believe it or not, I never beat Metroid Prime 1. And I've never even played 2 or 3. I know. The crime. Metroid Prime was the game that I really loved, but man, I really got lost in that game. God damn it. yeah, gotta get it on that. And also, Metroid Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance section of the Nintendo Switch Online service, which I don't think I have premium, so I don't think I can actually play that. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, I actually never thought to pay extra for the premium yet. Never really thought it was worth it yet. I think there's been a little bit of wow. Come on, that's horse shit. Hello, Tons of Glue. Updated version of LLH since it just came out. What is that, like Lap Hell or something? I just needs to have some water already with all the talking I've been doing. Dark Moon had too much cartoony humor. It's been several years since I played Dark Moon, so I actually don't remember much of it. I just remember how I was a little bit miffed that it was broken up into like sections and missions. Whereas I think I might actually prefer like just the roaming around of the first game, and I think the third game as well. But yeah, Luigi was definitely more expressive because man, I played the shit out of the first Luigi's Mansion, and it was just like he more or less had the same facial expression the entire time. I never knew how golden frames worked in that game, by the way. Like, it always bothered me how, like, I would always go for the golden frames, and I would see one that's like silver, and I'm like, damn it, why didn't I get gold on that one? Bullshit. I think the golden frames are acquired by getting the big sized pearls when you suck up the boss ghosts, or rather the the picture ghosts. Also, just wanted to just catch up with chat here. Lap Hell hotfix, yes, thank you. Yeah, people were mentioning that before. Oddly enough, I didn't know it was out, so this is the first I'm hearing about that update, so I definitely will check it out, and I'll probably stream it. So that'll be fun. Pizza Tower should be on Switch 2. Speaking of Switch 2, I think there's been speculation on whether or not Metroid Prime 4, the way it premiered during the Direct, was on the Switch 2 or not. But I'm pretty sure Nintendo didn't say they were going to like announce their next console until like March of 2025. Yeah. There was also the Dragon's Quest games getting remastered as well, I think, in like that 3D pixel art style. I've only played like I think just one Dragon Quest game on the original Game Boy, or rather the Game Boy Color. And I was a little kid at the time, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Also, I think a pretty hype announcement was the new Capcom collection of the fighting games and the Punisher beat 'em up. I know Maximilian was losing his shit over that. I mean, like, of course he would. His main thing is fighting games. But yeah, that was a pretty hype announcement. For me personally, anyway. Well, chat, listen. We all have our things that we were hyped about during the Direct, but I think we can all agree that the most hyped thing about the Direct was the Funko Pop game. I mean, come on, that shit looks dope. Again, I insist on going that way for some reason. Gotta save it. I think one of the best parts about that Direct was I watched the Direct myself, and then I watched Vinesauce's reaction to it. It was just fun to hear Vinny just tear into that game. I mean, that was kind of my reaction too. I did, like, I don't know, how big are Funko Pops still? The only reason why I own a couple myself is because someone at work didn't want them anymore, and he was just like, hey, you know, do you want these? And I'm like, sure. Okay, I gotta not mess up where I did last time. Please go down the ladder. Yeah, it was around here. No, it was here. It was here. There we go. Come on, let's get this. Let's get this. Just gotta do what we did before. Alright. I thought Snick was gonna mess me up there for a split second. No problem. No problem at all. GG, chat. First one. Hasn't even been a half hour. Also, Clay, not sure how long you've been in the chat, but hello to you. I'm sorry that I took a while to recognize you, but thank you for joining. Yeah, gotta do the taunt, Maniac. You know me. Alright, well, Ancient Cheese is up next. So I'm wondering, I brought this up in another stream, but not quite sure what a launch title for the Switch 2 could be. I remember Splatoon 2 was like one of the first games that came out on the Switch. God, speaking of Splatoon, it's like I hardly played 1 and 2. I really only played 2 when Salmon Run was available. And since Splatoon 3 has Salmon Run all the time, as you can imagine, I've been playing that one the most. Okay, I don't want you to be alive because you messed me up before, but oddly enough, I've actually been sort of dabbling into like the Anarchy, battles and such. I'm actually trying to get myself more into that now. And it's kind of sad that I didn't get into that for the first 2 games, but Hey. Mario Odyssey 2. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Mario Odyssey 2 or maybe even Galaxy 3. Also, chat, maybe hear me out. I know this is a fucking pipe dream, but this is just what I would personally like to see. With the release of Mario RPG, with the release of that remake recently, I'd like to see another Mario RPG game with those same characters. Mallow, Geno. I mean, well, Geno is no longer possessing that doll. I don't know, actually. Just because, I mean, one of the reasons I loved RPG Remake, just besides the fact that it was a good remake, was because it was just a huge nostalgia trip for me. And after I beat it, I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of emotional hearing that ending music. I actually got a little bit teary-eyed. I'm not embarrassed to admit that. All I know is, with the announcement of Nintendo's next console, whether it be Switch 2 or something else, with that is going to come the announcement of a new Smash, as we all know. And if Geno is not in that Smash game, there will be riots. This one is going to take more tries, chat. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. That part is going to be the worst. Okay, let's do this. I can't believe I actually pulled that off. But I gotta pull it off twice in a row without fail, or else I start over again. Oh my God, Peppino, please just climb up and get in there, please. That was a good first attempt for that level. I will say that. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. Yeah, that chat message did not age well, Maniac. Better chance they would do Odyssey 2, just the fact that they both have 2 in the name, help sell them both. Yeah, probably. Like I said, wouldn't be opposed to that. Hello, Burger Man. This is more of a Pizza Tower stream, but burgers are welcome too. Geno Whirl. Alright, well, just gonna try again. Also gotta just make sure, like, I nudge the cable into my headset now, just to make sure that I don't lose my microphone like I did last time. That was embarrassing. Man, it really sucks that my microphone cut out when I got the, when I got the rank on Crumbling Tower. That was a very hype stream, though, I will say. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm getting to a surprising amount of joiners. Thank you all for joining, really. I know everyone and their mother is streaming the new Elden Ring DLC right now, but yeah. I want to keep Pizza Tower at least somewhat relevant. Even though I'm not a major streamer or anything, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless. IR Fug. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but hello to you. Who wants a pizza roll? Email me if you want a pizza roll. Man, also with, I recently finished, the, Paper Mario remake. First time I actually beat that game, so, think of that what you will. I got to the very end on my original playthrough on the GameCube. I got up to the Shadow Queen, but, I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know how to really win. I was but a... Man, how old was I when I played that? I must have been like maybe 11, 10? Somewhere in that ballpark, but yeah. So hopefully with the apparent success of the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake, hopefully Nintendo will look at that and be like, hey, this is what people want in a Paper Mario game. Granted, I haven't played Sticker Star, I haven't played Color Splash, and I haven't played Origami King, so I can't give my opinion on those games, but the general consensus is that they're just not as good, at least. Sticker Star especially, I heard, was just really underwhelming. I've only seen Arlo's reviews of those games. So I really only view those games through the lens of that blue Muppet. So oh, back at it again. It's just that that gap is so narrow. Man, it's like once you're at Mach and you're just ready to super jump, you just have to hope that you're aligned properly, because you do not have time to realign yourself if you don't, or rather if you're not. Something that I saw about Origami King though was and even Color Splash. It's like, say what you will about, like, you know, the gameplay, like, you know, the combat and all that. The writing still looks like it's, you know, quite strong, like, you know, dialogue, jokes. So that is another thing that makes the Paper Mario games what they are. So seems to have those in spades at least. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I played Origami King, like, even if it's not as good as Thousand Year Door, I would probably still enjoy it and say, like, you know what? I'm glad I played that. All right, let's do this. Come on, chat. I need you to believe in me. Full concentration mode. Ugh. Okay. Yes. Come on, chat. Come on. Heart is pounding. Can't talk. Ah! Damn it! That is the main obstacle, chat. That is the main obstacle. Just getting up that gap. Once I get up that gap, I am home free. But that is not what happened. Yeah. Doing that gap twice in a row is going to be a challenge. Third time's the charm indeed. Let's just hope we don't jinx ourselves by saying that. Also, speaking of Paper Mario, a game that I've had on my Switch for a while now via Arlo's recommendation, believe it or not. I'm not sure why I'm saying something that sounds like it's abnormal, but a game that I've had on my Switch for a while is Bug Fables, which I've played very little of, but, you know, I bought it just because Arlo praised it so much, someone who's very critical of the Paper Mario series. And I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll take Arlo's word on it. I've watched his extensive review on it. Well, extensive relatively. God! And I'm like, you know what? Fine, you won me over. I'll check it out. And I should play more of it. What is the harder custom level in a Pizza Tower mod? Well, I need to try to make it so I can play custom levels again, because I currently cannot. Which I know of that other mod that I forget what the I I keep forgetting what the abbreviation is, but I never really tried to get it to work, which I really should. Where you going, Bean? Oh, XP, I meant to say, a rare occasion, but I was on Discord some time ago. I think I caught you playing Hi-Fi Rush. A game that I really should go back to, because even though I beat it, I was on my second playthrough of it, where you get like the extra secret stuff. What a great game that was. It really sucks that Tango had to close down because Microsoft are a bunch of shitheads, but I just I don't get the corpos, man. It's like, yeah, we know that you made a sleeper hit that everyone loved, but you know, we gotta let you go anyway. Sorry. Them's the breaks. Alright, the P is there. Speaking of P, trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue my New Game Plus of Lies of P. I still only have part 1 out right now. It's going to be a little bit weird to go back to that game after playing a lot of Elden Ring, since, you know, the DLC has been out. I can't say how long ago specifically. It might have been maybe a couple months or maybe a month. I don't know. I will say a short while ago. Also, I need more water. Started playing that awesome game even after getting all the achievements. Well, that's the mark of a great game. It's like, even after doing all the stuff, getting all the content, getting all those ranks, you still want to play it. That's just the mark of a great game. Okay, concentration mode again. Gotta lock in. Oh my god, again, that gap is so narrow. Oh, I hate it. That gap is just like, come on, just maybe a pixel wider? Ugh, I'm sorry to fail you continuously, chat. It is my journey to become a top-tier Pizza Tower player. Which I think to be fair, I think I've climbed up the ranks a little bit thanks to 103 or 102%ing XP's hard mode mod. With added controller issues. So, you know, don't mean to brag or toot my own horn, but, you know, I think I deserve a little bit, just a little bit of recognition there. I mean, like, maybe not as impressive as, I don't know, speedrunners, but, I don't know, kind of close. Again, it's just the gap. Does anyone have any eyes on any of the games that are on the Steam Summer Sale? I just have too many games as is, so it's like, I don't know, as tempting as some of the deals are, it's just like I just have enough on my plate, on my pizza plate. I might check out that game Solar Ash though, from the makers of Hyper Light Drifter, which is another game I've had in my Steam library for many years now, and I've only played like maybe a few minutes of it. It was a game that's just like, oh yeah, this game is pretty cool, I'll play more of it later, and I just never got back to it. But, yeah, that game Solar Ash is on sale for, I think it's originally $40, but it's on sale for $16. You know, good deal. But now it's just like, do I really want to buy more games where I just have enough already? I think it's just a matter of might as well get it on sale now and just play it, you know, just so I have it in my library. I mean, like, yeah, I have a lot of the games that are on sale too as well. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is, I think, on sale for what, like a 20% off? Which is the biggest sale for it I've seen so far. And I have been thinking about checking out that game. It does look like my kind of thing. But here's the thing. First of all, my computer is outdated as shit. And it just looks like a little bit of a graphically intensive game, so, and I don't think my computer is going to run it very well. I mean, the settings I need to have on Elden Ring to make it run decently is just like, makes it look like vomit. So I'm thinking about waiting just to get a new PC to check out that game. I mean, I do hear a lot of great things about it. Oh my god, please just get through the wall. Hello, Isaac. Isaac! I can't stop. I can't help but think about Binding of Isaac now when I hear that name or see it. I think it's crazy how the Binding of Isaac has become just like an absolute staple in the roguelite genre. And, you know, for good reason. It's like a very extensive, content-packed game. At least it is now. I mean, my god, I remember the old days when it was still in, like, in its flash mode. Oh boy, those were some memories. Okay, again. Back at it again, chat. That's one. Oh my god. I thought he was going to stupidly jump in the other direction like he likes to do sometimes when climbing up ledges. Oh, man! Oh, that jump. That super jump. Sort of been able to consistently get it right on the first attempt, and I don't know what it is about the second attempt. It's just... doing that shit twice in a row really is a challenge. I don't know. There has to be some kind of quote-unquote trick to it. I don't know. Just to hopefully get it consistently. You know, and lighting up with the gap. Again, I keep saying this. It's just such a narrow gap. Ugh. We gotta get through this. Yeah, unfortunate indeed. Oh boy. So I've been thinking about doing I mean, I know oh god, I almost lost that. It seems like people like to, you know, watch me stream this game, which I like streaming it too, but this and Cuphead, which I said I was going to get back to check out that, what is it, like that cursed relic or something that apparently has more to it than I initially thought. I could do that eventually, but I played, for my birthday this year, I did a little stream where I streamed a couple of demos, Anton Blast being one of them. And another demo I streamed was Fallen Aces, and that game has come out in early access since then. And I've beaten the first chapter. I might do a stream of that game on its hardest difficulty. But that game is going to apparently get like a lot of options for that's great. Wow. That is a first time. I accidentally dropped the bomb. That's cool. But yeah, I might stream that game on the hardest difficulty and see if I can like get all the secrets, all that stuff. But that game is apparently going to have like a level editor and all that, so that'll be really cool to check out. God, that game really is just, again, just a surprise hit, at least for me. Its art style and its theme, its aesthetic, it's all just so well done. It just oozes with charm. Yeah, Blood Sauce. I practiced all level, or rather floor 1 levels before streaming this. Like, just a few minutes before. Blood Sauce I didn't really get to practice that much. So, but I think I remember what to do. Like, I know there's a spot where, like, you have to super jump in order to get around Pizza Face, so... it's going to not be easy. Man. Again, I have no idea why I dropped the bomb. I was briefly contemplating on streaming a little bit of Elden Ring DLC as well, because, you know, everyone's doing it, but I've played through enough of the DLC by now where I'm like, yeah, there's like not much left to do as far as bosses go anyway. Not sure how many people in chat are quite familiar with, I mean, I'm sure you know the name, but I'm not sure how many people have played it. But yeah, I know Mesmer was one of the like notoriously hard bosses in the DLC. Meanwhile, he took like one of the lesser amount of tries compared to some other bosses for me. It's probably just the weapon I'm using, because it's my Cold's backhand blades are just doing short work of a lot of those bosses. But of course, it's also been shortening my lifespan with how much it makes me rage. Like, why can't I do that every time? Come on. That perfect lineup, I gotta do it every time. Alright, come on. Again. See, I can do it twice in a row now, of course, right? Oh, man! Are you kidding me? Did I just not have enough speed, or... Man, apparently not. Not enough space to get around him. Jeez. Jeez. We'll get this done soon. I've already gotten 2 on this floor. I mean, you know, one of them I got way back when, but so I could probably do John Gutter, no problem now. Man, I love how in Restream chat, like I'm not looking at my YouTube or Twitch chat, I just look at Restream chat, and it can't display emojis properly, because all I see from UXP is... Alright, Clay, thank you for the good luck, and I hope to see you again soon. Or rather, hope to see you back. But yeah, all I see from you, XP and Restream chat, is : eyes dash purple dash crying : and I can only see the proper emojis either by looking at YouTube chat or chat replay, which are both the same thing. Oh yeah, Aaron's doing that spamming, that emo spam now. Again, I just see a string of words. And also we got a bot on Twitch. Hey bot, now please fuck off. Okay. Well, listen, whatever we get done is what we get done. Again, it depends on, you know, as my description says, it depends on how well things go for this first floor here and for this first stream of doing this hard mode attempt as to whether or not this will be a series. But so far, it's not looking great. It's definitely doable. It's just, it's one specific section of these levels usually that like ends up being a main obstacle. It's like once I can master those, then I can do these more consistently. Chat, you want to know something funny? So, ever since my last stream of this, you know, doing the, yep, see, again, perfect. But, ever since playing, Crumbling Tower, the, final lap music, it's actually been it's been ingrained into my brain since then because, you know, I've had to listen to it over and over again with how many attempts I've had to do. But what's funny is that, you know, when the singer goes, "It's Pizza Tower time," I actually can't help but think of the lyric, "It's banana time," because we had our little banana thing. Like, you know, whenever I got to the section where I had to remember to jump over the banana peel, you know, we would say banana. So now I keep thinking it's banana time. Instead of Pizza Tower time. I did that to myself. Again, I can do it perfect every time when I'm not running away from that pizza face. Okay, concentration mode again. Yes, 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 sir. Please. Come on, come on, come on, come on me. Okay, come on. Almost bumped into that ceiling. Fuck. Chat, I am telling you, only on lap 4. I can get up that gap perfectly 3 times in a row. God! It's just that fucking gap. I know I sound like a broken record, but I can't stress enough just how tight that gap is. And like I said, I'm able to like super jump through it perfectly until it's the final lap. Because, you know, of course that's the case. We will see the end of this level soon enough. Need to collect myself here. Something else I've been thinking about streaming is I think the game Mullet Mad Jack has sort of lost a little bit of steam, which I don't want to happen because I think they added some stuff to it since its initial release. It has like a random like weapon mode. It has some new stuff, and I think it'd be a fun little challenge to like try to get the rest of the sneakers. I still haven't beaten permadeath mode, so I think that would be a fun stream. I mean, XP, you saw that game. It's just that games like those just like show that like a game's art style and presentation can really carry it. I mean, the same goes for this game. The same goes for Cuphead. You know what? I actually have a little bit of a rant I want to go on because that made me think of how, you know, something that kind of bothers me when I see discussion around like indie games. I see some people say like, oh, every indie game is either like, you know, pixel art style or it's a roguelike in some way, it's a deck builder, and like there's no original ideas, and it's just like, well, no, there isn't. There isn't any original ideas because, you know, concepts, I don't know, if you think about it, like just every game made is just like a remix of something else in some way. And the only way some people can have an argument is that they just boil a game down to its essentials. Like I can easily say, oh, this is just another platformer that's similar to Wario Land. So, you know, this isn't original, it's just carried by its art style. And it's like, well, it kind of is, but it has a great soundtrack. It feels fun to play. It feels fun to go super fast and like go through all this platforming and also getting all the ranks. The key takeaway is that this game executes its idea very well. Again, fucking typical, right? And like I've seen people say that like, oh, the indie scene is starting to become just as bad as AAA, and I'm just like, are you fucking high? Like, hell no. I don't know, the way some people discuss, you know, games and media is just like, it's just very questionable. Oh my my god, man. It's that one part, man. It's that one part. That's just the main thing, is that you have to do that part multiple times in a row perfectly. That's like the real challenge here. Even though I failed the first time. Well, not the first time, but like, you know, third lap. Whereas it's been usually the fourth and final lap, but yeah, it didn't work out that time. God, that part just really sucks. But like, you know, it's like, as much as I will admit though, as much as I am into like roguelike deck builders, I'm getting kind of burnt down on them myself. I love Slay the Spire. It's one of my top games of all time. And I am excited for Slay the Spire too. I was pretty hyped when that was announced. But the thing about Slay the Spire 2 is that since Slay the Spire 1 has been out, there have been so many games that have tried to be like it, or not necessarily be like it, but, you know, try to put their own spin on like a roguelike deck builder, because like that's the game that really made the genre take off. So now Slay the Spire 2 has to like really differentiate itself from the rest, from the countless amount of clones of that game that have come out since. And some of them have been pretty good. You know, Monster Train comes to mind. That game was pretty good. Wild Frost is also a pretty good one. But yeah, it's like, you know, if you're gonna make another roguelike deck builder, it's like, even though it's a sequel to like the one that not really started at all, but like really sort of generated a lot of clones, it's like you really have to like step your game up now. What makes Slay the Spire so great as a roguelike deck builder is that it's simple, easy to understand, like its mechanics are simple enough. And that's kind of something that like its clones have sort of done wrong, in my opinion. I mean, like, if you want to add your own spin on something like a roguelike deck builder, you have to make it more complex, I guess. But with more complexity comes like less sort of appeal for, you know, the amount of people who would play it. Because, you know, Slay the Spire is easy to pick up. But, you know, maybe more complexity is what some people like. Also, Hades 2, I played the shit out of it when it first came out on Early Access, but I think I'm going to wait now until it's had like 1 or 2 major updates. It actually just had one recently, but maybe I'll wait for like one more. Again, see chat, I don't get it. It's only when I'm not running away. It's only when I'm not under pressure. Yeah, but maybe I'll wait for like one more big update before I dip into that game again. I mean, God, Hades 1, I was kind of legit addicted to. And unfortunately, Hades 2 is not having me quite gripped the same way, but it's still great. Also, welcome back, Clay. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a solid sequel. I look forward to its further development and its eventual 1.0 release. Twice in a row, chat. Twice in a row. concentrate. Oh my god, man! Just make it a pixel wider. That's all I'm asking. I don't know why I'm taunting. I didn't do it. I did not achieve victory. Oh god, that part sucks. Oh, it sucks so bad. Again, I can do it perfectly when I am not in lap mod mode, in lap hell. I can do it perfectly. There's gotta be like a consistent way to do it. Unless it really is just timing. I mean, of course it's timing, but... Because I do notice, like, sometimes when I'm ready to super jump, I don't have to adjust my positioning, and I can just, you know, just let go of the stick. It's like, how do I get that every time? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the only solution. Just gotta time it. Boy. Oh, man. Yeah, get a feel for the super jump slide, yeah. The way he slides in that position when he first gets up that ledge. Like, there can't be much to it. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'll get it, eventually. It's just that the question is, how many hours will have passed by in the stream before I finally do? Because I got the first one. Well, yeah, I got Pete's Escape within the half hour, the first half hour of the stream. I also gotta finish that game Animal Well. You know, going back to my conversation about how the way some people like judge indie games, it's like, you know, Animal Well is another one where, you know, you can just boil it down to its essentials just to make it sound less appealing. People can easily see it as just another Metroidvania that has some platforming. But like I said, it's its presentation and art style that really carries it. I mean, I don't think I'm that far in the game, so maybe there's more to it later on. But yeah, it's a very good game so far. Well then. Okay. I gotta do that every time. We can't have that happen. If trying to go to lap 4. No, sir, we can't have that happen. Oh, God. Okay. For some reason, we got the super jump there. Oh, boy. Chat, I swear to Christ, I don't get it, man. What is it about that fucking... Ugh! It really is the most frustrating shit in the world. I gotta call up McPig and be like, hey, how about one more patch? And all the patches is just making that gap a pixel wider. And literally, wow, go me. And literally nothing else. Pathetic. It's like, yeah, I know modders, I know it's gonna make modders have a harder time, but damn it, that gap needs to be widened. Boy. Hey. Bino, come on. Boy, oh boy, is this a bit of a nightmare, just again. I gotta really use this opportunity to study just like the timing of the input so I can get to that gap. So I am ready to super jump through it without having to adjust my positioning. Oh man, it's just not much to do except to just keep on trying. I mean, I got it eventually during my practice with checkpoints, but apparently that wasn't enough practice. It's just amazing how, like, going through this level, getting all the secrets, the treasure, it's just become so routine that I can just do it with my eyes closed. Ugh. Someone somewhere has probably done a blindfold speedrun of Pizza Tower. Ugh. Are we having fun yet? I'm having fun just as long as you guys are here. We're not doing this. No, sir. Oh, new and exciting ways. Yeah, it's not a stream without one of those, hey, chat? I have no idea what the fuck happened there. You know what? And just I was saying, oh, I could do this with my eyes closed. I do it to myself. That's when the Cosmos are just looking down at me and just like, oh, this guy wants to be cocky, huh? Yeah, I don't know. With the way things are going, it's gonna just be like... This might just be a just for fun one-off stream of this. Because apparently, you know, with the hotfix and all that, people want me to stream that. You know, the noise hotfix, so I will. You know, if that's what you guys want me to get to, then I will. If I can seamlessly switch between mods, then I would have no problem, you know, doing both. But with the way this game is set up, I'm just not confident that can happen. And I remember, you know, I just thought about something when I was talking about indie games. A thought just came to mind about how, God, remember Xbox Live Arcade and the indie scene on that platform? Good lord. I mean, like, yeah, you had some greats. You had Super Meat Boy. God, I'm nostalgic for that game. God, 2010, take me back. But yeah, you had that. You had Castle Crashers. I'm not actually sure if those were, maybe they were indie. Either indie, smaller studio. But you also had like some really, really crusty games on there. And one of my most prominent memories back when I was, back in like 2011 this was specifically, when, oh yeah, Explosion Man, Alien Hominid. I surprisingly never played Alien Hominid, but I just knew what it was, and I played the demo for Explosion Man. I know there was a Miss Explosion Man. But man, you also had some really crusty games that Moist Critical played. Come on. Like I remember like you were a zombie and you had to milk cows. And it was just a matter of how many times can you press this button in the allotted time. Another one was just this really like cheap 3D first-person shooter where you kill like zombie turkeys. Ugh, good times. Shovel Knight, yeah. Oh shit, Shovel Knight was 10 years ago, wasn't it? Or at least almost. Yeah, that game came out in 2014. Holy shit. Man, that game was great. Okay, come on. Yeah, why can't I do that every time, huh? It's like at this point I just have to hope for the best when I just get up that ledge and super jump and just hope that I don't bump my head against the ceiling. Again, should have super jumped, but I'm fine. Alright, come on, come on, come on. At least this attempt. Oh, okay. I really thought I was gonna hit the ceiling there. Oh shit. For some reason, I forgot to super jump at that spot. Oh man, chat. See, now my brain is rotting. My brain is in rot mode. It is in DK mode. DK, Donkey Kong. GTA 5, yeah. Goddamn, yeah. It's been over 10 years since that game came out. And it's the only GTA I've ever played the entire way through, story-wise. I was looking at chat at the same time, so that's why I fell. Yeah, Xbox Live Arcade felt so different compared to basically the same thing but modern. I mean, by God, I remember the very first Xbox 360 dashboard when the console was first fresh and new and everybody's consoles were freezing and getting the red ring of death. Oh, good times those were, huh? God, we must have gotten through like 3 of those things. But yeah, man, GTA 5, like, I just remember... I remember GTA 4 just being, like... just kind of there. I don't know. Like, but again, GTA 4, played it a little bit, didn't finish it, didn't even really get far in it. Yep, Halo 1. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Would you believe it? That, well, I can't say this now, but Halo 1, to this day, never finished it. Got close, never finished it. I beat 2, I beat 3, and I even beat 4. 5 I played a little bit of, but that game was basically just Call of Duty. Call of Duty with a Halo skin, that game was. But, and Infinite I played a little bit of. Wasn't compelled to finish it. I think I'm kind of Halo'd out. But, man, I'll never forget how blown away I was when I first saw it. When I first... Like, I think one of my cousins brought over Halo because, like, you know, we had an Xbox. But, I just heard one of my middle school friends keep on... Man, that was a game he would just not stop talking about. And then one of my cousins brought that game over, and I was like, "Oh, Halo! That's the game that my friend at school keeps talking about." And I watched him play it. I've watched him play it. Yeah, I'm good at English, but I watched him play it, and I was blown away by how it looked, by how it played, by how like it, just like the general flow of the gameplay. I was like, "Wow, this looks so modern! Holy shit! This looks incredible!" Do you think GTA 6 will live up to the hype? I mean, I talked about this before. It has to. Because with the footage of it that we've seen, I mean, like, you know, I'm not one to talk about graphics because I will always prefer our style, but those graphics do look kind of concerningly realistic, almost. Like, man, like, some of the way they capture some of the footage, it's like, man. On a technical level, it looks very impressive. And I think that's what a lot of, like, quote-unquote casuals look at. It's like, wow, look how realistic these graphics look. But, you know, yeah, GTA 6. I mean, like, GTA 6 is also a meme at this point because, like, anything, like, any time something crazy happens, people will say, oh, this happened before GTA 6. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to buy it. I just don't have much of an interest in checking it out just because I don't know. AAA in general has such a left such a sour taste in my mouth at this point. I just like looking at games that are made by smaller studios, games that have an art style, games that are just purely, you know, just fun. Games that are allowed to be awesome. Chat, listen, just keep in mind, like, even if I don't make much progress for this, like, hard mode stuff, I'm mainly doing this stream just to pretty much hang out with you guys and just have a fun talk with just this in the background. Just, you know, with a little challenge to myself, but, you know, that's kind of what I'm hoping the stream will mostly be. See? Was able to do it! Yeah, can't forget to super jump there. I mean, for all I know, if I managed to remember to super jump there, I could have been done with this level by now. Hey, where are you going? Yeah, the meme doesn't die until GTA 6 comes out. Unreal 5 Matrix demo. Oh yeah, that's right. They showed off, I think like a couple of years ago, they showed off the Unreal Engine 5, and they had that Matrix game. And then, like I said, it looks almost second to real life. And like I said, like, you know, as far as technology goes, it is cool, yeah. But I'm at the point right now where I'm just like, alright, well, I mean, if a game can look like that and also run really well, then, like, yeah, I'm especially impressed by that. But I'd rather a game have a appealing art style than realistic graphics. That is what needs to happen, chat. Right there. I mean, I was just talking about Hi-Fi Rush. I watched someone stream that game recently. Is that ROX? Which, if you're someone who likes action games and combos, you know, definitely check out that channel. But I said to myself as I was watching him stream it, like, man, games like these are why I will always prefer art style to graphics. Okay, watch this right here, right now. Fuck! Oh, chat. Oh, what am I gonna do? This is going to be the majority of the stream, this level. I'm telling you right now. I don't plan on this to be a long stream anyway. I kind of have a limit tonight. I want to do like maybe a little over 2 hours. I mean, well, if that's the case, then I have about a half hour left. But because I also have food cooking in the slow cooker, and it's actually like kind of done by now, so I have to add more stuff to it. So I mean, it can just sit there, and, you know, it's not going to overcook or anything. But, yeah. Also, let me see what else is in chat right now. So many games have tried to just look super realistic, and that being the selling point to the point. Realistic-looking games aren't even viable anymore. See, here's the thing about that. The problem with, I think there's like an uncanny valley sort of thing going on right now with the generation we're in. Where at least that was the case with maybe like PS3, Xbox 360. And it's like, the more realistic you try to make your games look with like the technology that was like present at the time, it's like the more that they will show their age. It's like there's only so much you can advance graphics before you can look back at it and be like, oh man, this looks dated now. Where it's like you don't really have that with an art style. And yeah, I know about that body cam game that I saw footage of. I mean, you have I think there's one that's actually called Body Cam, but also there's like that SWAT-like game, which I keep forgetting what it's called. Where are you going, Aaron? What, did I scare you off somehow? Is Norman Bates coming to get you? But yeah, Star failed. Good way to put it, Aaron. Man. Cyberpunk 2077, by the way, you mentioned earlier, Aaron, but it's a game that I heard got better with time, and like the DLC I heard was actually, you know, decently good. I don't have much of a desire to go back to it though. I mean, God, I tried streaming that game. I have some stream archives of that game when it first came out. I think you were kind of the only one that watched it, Aaron. And I was having graphics problems and all that. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, yeah, that hurricane in Texas. Yeah. Well, it's hitting where you are, like down where that is. But yeah, I hope you're all right. But yeah, going back to also Starfield. That game, like, I don't know, it's like when they first revealed it, my initial reaction was, okay, like this looks... I don't know, I will give it to Bethesda. They sometimes do know how to, like, even if their games aren't known for being buggy messes with, like, you know, graphical issues and such, they do their damnedest to really look, to make it look as pretty as possible when they're presenting it, because, you know, they have to. And there were moments where I'm like, you know what, some of this looks kind of cool. Like, you know, especially the spaceship stuff. But it just became a problem of, oh, there's like really nothing to do in this vast sea of nothingness. It's like, yeah, you can go to these planets, but what can you do there? It's like, it's better to just have like maybe just a handful of planets you can go to, but there's plenty to do on each and every one of them. Some people can't let go of the philosophy that more is better when it comes to, like, map space. You know, that's called spreading yourselves thin. If all else fails, chat, we have live footage of me getting a hard mode P rank lap 4 for at least one of these levels. So I call that a win. Yeah, No Man's Sky. My brother was actually into that game for a bit. It's like, I think they gradually added content to it to the point where it's like actually playable and like there's some stuff to do. I tried to get into it and it just starts off too slow for me because it's like you have to like gather these resources. And I'm just like, you know, I don't like slow starts, which is why I will not bring myself to replay Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, hey, XP, I didn't know you were away. You didn't miss anything. I'm going to choose not to take that as rubbing it in my face, but, you know. Nah, I know you didn't mean it that way. Oh, boy. Well, that was a nice little fuck-up I did there. Nice new and exciting ways, because I got caught up in addressing chat. I was just like, oh shit, I'm supposed to do like a quick turn here. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, that's I hear that's what people are saying now. People are now saying like, yeah, No Man's Sky added enough to it where back when I played it, I had fun with it. So, you know. I do think it kind of sucks, though, that some people look at that game as like, oh, well, it launched with broken promises and such. And, like, people won't, like, allow that game to be, like, redeemed in any way. Because it's like, the updates that came with it, to my knowledge, were free, weren't they? Like, the dev tried to, you know, tried to make things right, and I think that's at least commendable. Like the Chinese Space Department. But yeah, it was a new and exciting way. I mean, hopefully it was exciting. Alright, chat, what time is it? It's 9:45. Alright, so maybe a little bit past 10 is what I'm gonna call it, because I have some other stuff to take care of. I want to finish my little meal prep. But yeah, I think a little over 2 hours is fine length for a stream. And like I said, I mostly wanted to do the stream, one, just to put something out because, you know, I haven't streamed in a short while. And, you know, I do have fun with these, and I was glad to do another one. Which rocket fail video? Was that the one where the rocket just fucking explodes in the air? I think that happened a while ago. Oh, man. This is just proving to be a pain in the ass. Then falls on the village. Okay, that part I didn't see, so I might be thinking of something different, but boy, is that morbid. That is definitely a tragedy. Man, that sucks. Come on, we gotta practice this. See, like, that's not how you do it. I can get this, you know what? I'm not going to speak anymore because that's how you jinx yourself. Again, why can't I do that every single time? What was different there? Oh my god. Just perfectly aligned with that gap. I gotta remember to do certain things at certain spots. that, for instance. Oh! I actually thought I fucked up there. Yeah, I forgot to super jump there when I got past it. Oh boy. Come on, come on, come on! Come on! It is done. Beautiful. Alright, GG, chat. That's 2. Alright, well, it is time now for our dear old friend, Blood Sauce. Oh, joy. Okay, so I remember what to do here. You have to super jump, like you have to jump over this little pool of sauce, and then you have to super jump immediately. That I remember. Alright. Change of scenery is always nice, huh, chat? Alright, well, we'll just see how this goes. Just sitting here, just gathering myself after that display of skill, and also just being exhausted from the amount of tries I had to go through. But hey, we got it. We got Ancient Cheese. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I mean, this can't be that bad, right, chat? Again, it really is just like one section, one specific maneuver that one has to do. Okay. Well, it's pizza time already. All right. Let's see what we can get done then. Let's see what a first attempt looks like. Okay, so yeah. Like here, you have to jump over this and then do that. Wrong way. Okay. If you want a cheese adventure, look up Kasumatsu. Is that the maggot cheese? Yes, chat, you heard me say maggot cheese. It's real. It's amazing, because I remember at that part, Peppino would always go into the sauce there and get his ass burnt. So that's another thing I had to look out for. That's great. Looking forward to that, at the risk of losing my combo. See. Yep, thought so. All right, come on. That's wow. I'm surprised I'm pulling that off. Oh my god! All because of that one little slip up there. I was so ready to try that super jump. I thought for sure I was going to make it there first try, but I overestimate myself. I usually do. $100 to $350 a pound. Jeez, that better be the... Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't know how it tastes. All I heard is that, like, the live maggots give it its, like, creamy texture. I don't know what the flavor is like. But do you think it, like, taste bad, or is it like a mind over matter thing? Like you have to get over the fact that you're eating live maggots with your cheese. Because the maggots have to be alive from what I heard, otherwise it's a sign that the cheese is, you know, rotten. But like, how did somebody come up with that though? Like, who thought like, hey, I'm gonna let cheese sit out for a bit until maggots form, and then I'm gonna try it. Where did they come up with this stuff? Like a really creamy mozzarella. See, now that makes it sound tempting because I fucking love mozzarella. Of course I do. I'm Italian. But, it's like, ugh. If it really does taste like mozzarella, maybe I would try it. I don't know. Oh, man. I mean, like, if I know it's not going to make me sick. Looked at beans that popped out of Cat's ass and said, let's turn that shit into coffee. I keep forgetting what that method is called, but, like, I don't know how much it really enhances the coffee bean. I heard one of my old coworkers talk about that back in the day. Alright, come on, let's try this again, huh? Well, it's a good opportune to practice the super jump spot. Hey, glad you're back, XP. Yeah, you kind of missed my victory, but I appreciate the belated W. Anyway. But yeah, managed to get that gap, finally. Oh boy. Kopi Luwak. Oh yeah, that's the coffee method, yeah. You know what's funny is that I've been seeing, like sometimes when I am rotting my brain away on TikTok, I sometimes come across like foreign foods from, I guess what I assume are third world countries, and some of it just looks like sewage slop. I swear. just gotta really get the timing on that jump so you don't fall in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce. Okay, Peppino, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to jump when I tell you to. Okay, so I know I'm supposed to super jump there. Peppino, you are going all over the place now. I mean, I'm not really strapped for time here. But still, we can't have that happening, Peppino. You need to behave better than that. That super jump is going to be tricky because I have to make sure I have enough speed to be able to do it when I get to that spot after jumping over that sauce. Oh boy. That's what we gotta do, chat. That's what we gotta do! It was bound to happen, wasn't it? Ah! Get up the wall! Peppino, get up the wall! I knew I was gonna fuck up that jump eventually. God. I totally could have gotten that. There's always some kind of obstacle that I'm able to do flawlessly until I'm at the last lap, and then I fuck it up. That's just how it goes. Alright, maybe one or two more tries, but that was a solid attempt. Chat, we can at least agree that I am definitely capable of pulling this off. Even if I don't do it on stream here. And you know, there's nothing saying I can't come back to this eventually. But yeah, a mod like this with compatibility with the noise would be fantastic, as well as your hard mode mod XP. If you ever do make the noise compatible with your hard mode mod, you can make a safe bet that I will be checking it out on stream. I know you just got done with your co-op mod, which, don't worry, I will check out. I definitely appreciate your patience with me. Maybe you and I will have to arrange our testing it out together. Just because I'm guessing like you have some better Wi-Fi than the Bates Motel Wi-Fi that Aaron has. No shade meant to be thrown. It's just, you know. So, how's the hurricane, Aaron? Has it hit you yet? Or has it been hitting you? Or will it hit you soon? Has it passed? Need to make sure you're alright. I wonder if the Bates Motel can sustain it. Well, I guess that's a sign that you're still okay. Just a little bit more in concentration mode. I think after this attempt, chat, I'm going to get going because I also have to eat on top of finish up my meal prep, so... But yeah, solid 2-hour stream. I'm happy with the progress I made. That part is a problem. That part is a problem. Gotta practice this. Oh, Cat 1. Go this way. Just a super jump. Fine. All right, let's see what happens here. Yep, same fucking thing. I had to keep the combo up, so I should have gone the other way. God fucking damn it, man. All right, you know what? Last try. Last try. Last try, then I'm going to get going. But I appreciate you all joining, as always. Always happy to see the usual suspects. And, you know, whoever else joins on top of you guys, of course. Just hope I'm able to provide a good time for you folks. For you fine folks. I mean, heck, like how many, like how much time did I spend in, you know, in hard mode? You know, XP's hard mode mod with, like in this level, you know? This one was this level was, one of the first real monsters of that mod. That's great. Do. All right, come on. Really now? Okay, this is the real last try because that is inexcusable. Oh my god, man. All because I'm just not going fast enough. The last try has to be at least lap 3. It's kind of funny how I was saying how much I'm not really into the lap 3 mod because of, you know, having to maneuver Pizza Face, but I could change my mind on that now since, you know, look what I'm doing here. I've gone beyond lap 3. I have to say, I've sort of come a long way since I first started the hard mode series. My skill level then is not the same as my skill level now, so you know what? That's something I'm happy about. For fuck's sake. Alright. Let's not stupidly lose our combo. Do. Just for the insurance. Come on. Alright, here we go. Should make a Sonic mod. Someone already has, Aaron. I believe so. Someone made a Mario mod. I know that. I mean, come on. How could they not? Oh yeah, now gotta put Peppino in Sonic games. Ooh, almost lost the combo there. I mean, I think whatever happens at this point, I'm just gonna, you know, whether I lose here or, you know, whatever, I'm just gonna have to call it. Yep, just gotta keep doing that. See, like, we don't want to do that, Peppino. Okay. But yeah, putting Peppino in Sonic games, that would be something. I mean, someone could probably mod Peppino in those in Sonic games, absolutely. In fact, you know what? I would be surprised if someone hasn't done that already. I mean, you know, there's ROM hacks. Yeah. Okay, well, I gotta do this again. Ugh. Please don't miss the jump here, please. You did. Of course you did. Yes, you did. That fucking jump, man. That jump, that timing is so fucking tight when going at that speed. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright, chat, I'm gonna get going. This was a fun stream to do after a short while. Appreciate you all joining as usual. Hope you all had a good time. I did. It's fun to have a fun chat with yous. I'm not sure what my next stream is going to be. I'm not sure if there's going to be a part 2 to this, but I'm going to check out the aforementioned hotfixes, and I'll see if I can get those to work, and I will stream those. If not next time, then definitely eventually. But I think, you know what, that actually might be my next one, because people have asked me to stream it, so I will check them out. But hey, we got some P ranks in hard mode, so I call this a win. But yeah, I'm starving. And I gotta check out my food that I'm meal prepping, so yeah. Alright, well, hope you all have a good night. Thank you all for joining me as always, and until next time, I will see you all later. So, take care everyone, and have a good night. Yep, XP, Aaron, Maniac. You guys are great. Take care.